Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today is a beautiful, spectacular day to dive into the absolute madness happening in Port Charles. We have some massive, jaw-dropping updates to discuss. So grab your favorite snack, get comfortable, and let's jump right into the drama. Oh my god. I'm screaming. I literally cannot even deal right now. Okay, but listen. You guys know I have been obsessing over this whole Nathan West situation for months, right? Like, I have been sitting here watching this man parade around Port Charles wearing Nathan's face, and my anxiety has been through the roof. But General Hospital spoilers just revealed that Cassius is officially about to experience a major downfall, and I am losing my absolute mind over it. The walls are finally closing in, his world is getting turned completely upside down, and he is going to have to make some incredibly difficult choices about his future. I was eating dinner and literally choked on my pasta when I read this, because I have been waiting for this exact moment for what feels like an eternity. The sheer audacity of this man to just walk into town and take over his dead twin brother's life, which is insane by the way, is finally catching up to him. And the fallout is going to be so dramatic. Okay, wait, before that happened actually, I need to talk about his psychology for a second, because it is honestly fascinating and making me feel things I did not want to feel. Cassius has actually really enjoyed stepping into Nathan's shoes. Like, he grew up a Caesar Faison's secret kid, probably completely starved for affection, and suddenly he gets to be Nathan West. He gets to feel all that love for once in his entire life. People looking at him with respect, with adoration, with trust. It is wild. It is clear that Cassius isn't the same sweet soul that Nathan was. I mean, obviously, the man is a total criminal, but he's not all bad either. He has this weird, twisted moral compass that I am honestly kind of obsessed with. He is morally gray, and you guys know I love a morally gray villain. I was like, are you serious? When I realized I was actually starting to root for him a little bit. Not okay. I need to get it together. I swear. I forgot to mention earlier, but let's look at the whole Windermere mess. Cassius may be the one who literally threw Jocelyn Jackson to captivity in that terrifying sub-basement cell, but he also saved her life multiple times. He actively stopped Jen Sidwell and Ross Cullum from eliminating her. He was playing both sides. He was keeping Jocelyn alive while pretending to be a loyal soldier for the bad guys. And don't even get me started on that. How did he think he was going to keep that up forever? Sidwell is a complete psychopath, and Cullum is a lethal double agent. Cassius was walking a tightrope over a volcano, and now the rope just snapped. His true identity is being exposed, and all the lies are unraveling. Wait, did I already say that? Whatever. Anyway, I have to talk about the absolute most devastating part of this entire storyline. James. Oh my god, I am dead just thinking about it. Cassius has absolutely loved playing the role of James West's dad. He stepped into that father figure role, and the crazy part is, his love for that little boy was 100% genuine. He isn't James's dad, he's actually the boy's uncle, but the bond they formed was real. James might ultimately be the one weak spot that could put Cassius's entire freedom in jeopardy. At this point, I'm yelling at my screen because why would he do that? Why would you let yourself get attached to your dead brother's kid when you know you are a fugitive who is going to have to run for his life eventually? It is a tragedy waiting to happen, and I am calling it now. This is going to end badly for my emotional stability. Mark my words. So, according to the GH Summer Preview spoilers, Cassius will indeed gamble with his freedom to bid farewell to someone. Yes, you heard me correctly. Instead of making a quick getaway and vanishing into the night like a smart criminal, Cassius is going to stick around after his true identity is exposed just to tell someone goodbye. My jaw dropped. The police are going to be swarming Port Charles. Dante Falconeri is going to be hunting him down. The WSB is probably going to be involved. And Cassius is just going to casually hang around to deliver a heartfelt goodbye? The audacity. The absolute unhinged, reckless, dramatic audacity of this man. I love it so much, but I am also so stressed out for him. It's possible that this goodbye could be for Lulu, which would be a whole other level of crazy. Cassius definitely developed some real feelings for Lulu while he was playing Nathan. He made that desperate plea to her recently, and we know Lulu has been super vulnerable lately because of Rocco going on the run with Britt Westbourne. But honestly, James might be the more likely contender here. And honestly, if it's James, I am going to need a whole box of tissues. Cassius has told plenty of lies as part of his Nathan charade. He lied to Nina, he lied to Obrecht, he lied to Dante, but his love for James? That was the one pure, untainted thing in his life. Had to pause and text my friend immediately when I realized what this goodbye scene is going to look like. Just picture it. Cassius sneaking into wherever James is, risking getting caught by the PCPD at any second, just to look this kid in the eye. Maybe Cassius will corner James to let him know he is so sorry for his deception. He is going to tell James that he will always treasure their time together. I can literally see the tears in Cassius's eyes right now. James isn't Cassius's son, but Cassius might insist he's the best nephew a guy could ever ask for. I can't breathe. It's too much. It is pure soap opera gold, and I am here for every single second of it. And think about the guilt. Cassius might also apologize for duping James about Nathan's return from the grave. Imagine being a little kid, thinking your hero dad is back from the dead, only to find out it was a lie created by your secret criminal uncle. Cassius knows he caused so much pain by tarnishing his brother's memory. He knows he ruined the pristine image of Nathan West. He has to apologize for that. He has to try and make it right, even if it's just with a 5-minute conversation before he goes on the run forever. Regardless of who he says goodbye to, Cassius will risk getting caught by the authorities when he's hanging around for this heartfelt farewell, so that says a massive amount about how important this closure is to him. He is literally putting his life and his freedom on the line for love. Who knew Cassius had such a massive heart? Okay, where was I? Right, so the escape. Because obviously he can't just get arrested and thrown into Steinmauer right away. That would be too easy. General Hospital spoilers suggest that Cassius will still be able to make his escape. Yes, he is going to pull off some crazy, miraculous getaway right under Dante and Joe Fitzpatrick's noses. He may disappear into the shadows and carry the memories of his time as Nathan with him forever. He got to experience what it was like to be a good man, to be loved by a family, to be respected by a community. And even though he has to go back to being a fugitive, no one can take those memories away from him. It is actually so poetic and beautiful, in a really twisted, illegal kind of way. And you know what this means, right? This escape leaves the door wide open for Cassius to potentially return somewhere down the line. I am literally vibrating with excitement. They are not killing him off. They are not locking him away and throwing away the key. They are letting him vanish, which means in a year or 2 years, or whenever the canvas needs a shakeup, Cassius is going to walk right back into Port Charles. Maybe he'll come back completely reformed. Maybe he'll come back darker than ever. Who knows? But the potential is endless, and I am so here for it. Oh wait, I have to circle back to the whole Obrecht thing because my brain just remembered how insane that was. I know I mentioned his downfall, but we cannot forget the catalyst. When he walked into that Windermere cell and told his own mother, Liesel Obrecht, that he was Cassius and that Nathan was dead and cremated, and she slapped him across the face, that was the moment I knew Cassius was doomed. You cannot break Mutter's heart like that and expect to just keep living your best life in Port Charles. That slap was the beginning of the end for him. It shattered the illusion. It forced him to face the reality of what he had done to his own family. And then there was the whole Jen Sidwell escape fiasco. Cassius literally uncuffed Sidwell during transport, helped him escape right out from under the PCPD, and then bloodied himself up to fake an attack. He was playing Dante for a fool. Dante actually defended Cassius after that escape. Can you imagine how Dante is going to react when he finds out the truth? Dante is going to absolutely lose his mind. He trusted Nathan. He leaned on him. And to find out it was all a lie, and that Cassius helped a monster like Sidwell escape? Dante is going to be out for blood, which makes Cassius's decision to stick around for a goodbye even more dangerous. Dante is a bulldog, and if he catches Cassius anywhere near his family or James, it is going to be a bloodbath. I am honestly just so emotionally invested in this. I know they are just characters on a TV show, but I feel like I know them. I feel like I have been on this crazy journey with Cassius, watching him struggle between his Phazon DNA and his desire to be a good person like Nathan. He was so close. He almost had it. But you can't build a life on a foundation of massive identity theft lies. It always crumbles. And now we get to watch the spectacular collapse. I am going to be glued to my television screen for the next few weeks. I need to see this goodbye scene. I need to see the tears. I need to see the exact moment Cassius slips away into the night. She needs to get it together. I swear I am talking about myself. I am a mess. This show is going to ruin my life, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Stay tuned, because I will absolutely be back to scream about this the second the episodes air. We are in for a wild, unhinged, iconic ride, and I am so ready for the drama.